right, this is the Soundboard, KBF 88.3 FM in Little Rock, the voice of the people. This is Clint. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Our buddy Daniel showing up down here from Fayetteville. Came down. We're going to have some Wakarusa special here, and we're gonna talk more about Wakarusa. If you've listened to the show, certainly you've been hearing plenty of Wakarusa talk, because I'm getting excited about it. I really like the looks of the lineup this year. I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Hey, I'm Daniel Gold. Happy to be here on KABF The Soundboard.
This is awesome.
Bringing some of my honest tunes down into the mix.
Yep, we're just getting caught up here. You know, Daniel's been around with the show since we started. He actually kind of named the show. So he's been one of our frequent co-hosts for years. I love having a co-host. So I am so glad you're here. Daniel did a show forever and ever up in Fayetteville. He's just telling me you're not on the air right now, though. Do you do podcasts or anything?
Yeah. I have a podcast online at dgold.info/radio. I call it Honest Tunes or Honest FM.
Okay. Gotcha. And so it's basically the same stuff you were doing, I guess, on the air now. But I hope now you'll come down to Little Rock a little more often then.
Happy to take part in your show, and thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
And I love the music that you play on this show. And I'm into the same mix, so I brought some of my own tunes to throw in with your collection tonight.
So what we have tonight is kind of a special night. Daniel put together a Wakarusa preview. Wakarusa this year is May 31st through June 3rd. I believe that's right, isn't it? That's from memory. I'm pretty psyched about the lineup this year. Last year, I had a blast as usual, but I was a little lukewarm on some of the artists that seem to do away with a little of the jam grass that I love so much. You know.
Oh, that's there in full this year because they got like Railroad Earth, Del McCurry, Infamous String Dusters, and more.
Exactly. So it changed a little. I mean, the flavor changed a little with this year's lineup. I kind of like the way they released the lineup this year in 3 stages too. It was fun kind of watching it. And I don't know if it was just a premonition or a hope but after the second lineup, if you looked at the way they posted these, it said TBA on the website, and the very top spot was still TBA there. But I was I was wondering, maybe the Vets, that would be a really nice fit. I would enjoy seeing them. And sure enough, they were there. I enjoy those guys. I just wish they'd release more live stuff. They're not necessarily very live recording friendly, but a lot of fun. You've seen them before, I guess, at
yes.
Harvest Fest. You've put together an impressive list and kind of compilation of a lot of different artists that are playing this year. Well, many of these, a lot of these we haven't played on the show before, so I'm pretty excited about checking these out.
All right. Well, do you usually do entirely live stuff? Because some of this is going to be studio albums.
Most, but not all.
Okay.
I definitely play, a fair amount of... the vast majority is live, but I definitely slip in a little bit of studio sometimes for some bands.
Well, we will be hearing a lot of official releases from these bands tonight. I think we've got a mix coming up of Wakarusa roster bands, probably 20 or 30 bands we'll get to in the next hour or so if we can. There will be more than 100 bands on the lineup of the festival, and you can find out the full lineup of all the artists at wakarusa.com. We won't even have time to mention them all tonight, but we will give credit to the ones that we're going to play tonight. We've got an eclectic mix, and Wakarusa is a diverse music festival. It's across the range. Clint was just saying he's glad to have some of that jamgrass music and picking back this year. Of course, there's also a lot of electronica there. There's some funk. There's some world music. There's some heavy blues influences. There's singer-songwriter and country, folk music. It's really all over the map, and it's pretty much a good time for everyone. You can wander around there and hopefully discover something you've never seen before. And we've got some new music coming up in the mix, as well as some longtime jam band classics and favorites.
And Bob Weir. I mean, golly, Bob Weir in Arkansas.
Of the Grateful Dead. And he's coming with an acoustic trio with Jackie Greene, who we will hear one of Jackie Greene's songs here at the beginning of the mix. Actually, it'll be Jackie Greene covering a Grateful Dead song. Jackie Greene's a younger artist that Phil Lesh helped bring up into the Grateful Dead world, and he's collaborated with a lot of the Dead members. He is of a younger generation, but he'll be there collaborating with Bob Weir from the earlier generation, I guess you could say, and Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes kind of in between the two. So the three of them will be doing an acoustic together. So they'll be doing some of all their songs. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Tell me about Jackie Greene. Is he played with some of the lineup, the various incarnations of the Dead and whatnot?
You know, his credits are really not shouldn't be just limited to the Dead, but he has gotten a lot of recognition in the community from his affiliation playing with Phil Lesh and with other members of the Dead. But he was a singer-songwriter on his own. He's almost like his generation's Bob Dylan.
He's from the Bay Area, isn't he?
He is a Bay Area singer-songwriter. You know, just impressive credentials in his own right, to the point that when Phil Lesh, who is at least 40 years older, I'd say, than Jackie, saw Jackie playing, he wanted to collaborate with him.
Well, cool.
So Phil Lesh, Grateful Dead bass player, brought Jackie into the Deadheads fold, and among Jackie Greene's many credentials includes playing with Bob Weir and Chris Robinson in an acoustic trio that will be at Wakarusa this summer. Which
is going to be great. But let's get it started. That's what we're going to start with. Is some Jackie Greene right here off the top. 433-0088 is the phone number here. And yes, it is still the pledge drive, so give us a call if you want to help out keeping KBF on the air. You won't hear something like this anywhere in Arkansas other than KABF, so give us a call.
1, 2. Nothing new to say. And if you please, don't back up the track. This train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, I spent a little time on the hill. I heard some say, better run away, well, others say you better stand still. Well, I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. Other hand, I heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. It's not just a change in style. One step down and another's begun. I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, I spent a little time on the hill. I saw some things getting out of hand, I guess they always will. Well, I don't know, but I was told in the heat of the sun a man died of cold. I keep on coming, or stand in the way, with the sun so dark and the hour so late. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness has got to give. and very few rooster guys. I spent a little time on the mountain, I spent a little time on the hills. I saw some things we don't understand, I guess in time we will. Well, I don't know, but I was told if the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. Well, I don't know whose back's that strong, maybe find out before too long. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness has got to give. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness has got to give. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This darkness has got to give. Oh, right on.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Nice. Jackie Greene doing the Grateful Dead there, and he'll be with the Grateful Dead member Bob Weir at Wakarusa Festival this summer.
I think that's the first time I've heard Jackie. That's awesome. That's going to be a lot of fun. You want to hit who we got coming up?
Sure. In the next block of music, artists playing at Wakarusa this summer, we'll hear from Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, some pretty new music from an album out in 2009. Then we'll hear G-Love and Special Sauce will be at the festival this summer. Ben Miller Band after that, and then Gary Clark Jr., a rising star on the guitar.
I think this is new for me all across the board on those four, so I'm pretty excited about hearing all these. All right, we'll keep it going. You want to add anything about any of these folks?
Well, I think these honest tunes will fit in with the soundboard format. You know, I think people will hear some familiar styles here, you know, rock and roll, funk, soul, people feeling it, but different kinds of Americana across the spectrum, you know, fused together, crossover music, multi-genre music. I think that's a lot of the influence that's there with Grateful Dead, Widespread Panic, Fish, and other bands that pop up on our radio shows. So I think, you know, these just some new music to keep our ears open to. These are not all the same, but it should be a nice spectrum. Yep. They're all rising stars. Edward Sharpe, G-Love, Ben Miller, Gary Clark Jr., and the associated musicians that play with them are just some of the many artists that you'll get a chance to see this summer.
Well, let's give it a
Wakarusa.
Go. Let's give it a go. 433-0088. You're listening to the Soundboard here on KBF 88.3 FM in Little Rock, the voice of the people.
Of my eye, girl, I never loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too. There's nothing there. There ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let dark. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
That's true. Laughing till we think we're down. Barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
And in the streets you run free like it's only you and me.
If you're something to see. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Take me home. Yada, I'm coming home. Jade,
Alexander,
do you remember that day you fell out of my window?
I sure do. You came jumping out after me.
Well, you fell on the concrete, nearly broke your ass, and you were bleeding all over the place, and I rushed you out to the hospital. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something I never told you about that night.
What did you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette you thought was going to be your last, I was falling deep, deeply in love with you, and I never told you till just now. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let me go home. Home is where I'm alone with you. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Oh, home. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Alabama, Arkansas. I get up my car and fly. Mountain, waterfall.
Feeling funny in my mind, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying. I'm walking kind of funny, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I'm walking kind of funny, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. I don't mind dying. Well, I hate to leave my children crying. Well, Where there's black smoke is rising on us, rising up above my head. Where there's black smoke is rising on us, rising up above my head. Can't tell Jesus, make my dying bed. Feeling funny in my eyes low, I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my eyes low, I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying. The way that we were made when our mothers were to hear you better. Life is really rich, so great, someday I'm gonna be a mashed potato. And all in anime, we see you dance just like Japan's own daughter. I guess you got a video game and I could have been a Chinese monster. I was once disease inside my central nervous system. Made it tests on me to track down all the ugly symptoms. I was not disease when it turns out that it was on mental. That's what they told me. They put me on them tranquilizers. Way that we were made when our fathers were the sperm donators.
alright. But we ain't getting married. I ain't buying you no diamond ring. That's alright. Well, we ain't getting married. I ain't buying you no diamond ring.
All right. What you're listening to right now, fade it down a little bit. That's Toubab Krewe. Got an
Yeah, Toubab Krewe there.
a little instrumental version. Tell me about it. What's the name of this?
This one's Rooster is the
Okay.
name of the track, and that's off their self-titled release. You know, Toubab Krewe plays a lot of African instruments and the kora and some different sounds, but they got that groove and you can dance to them. It's fun. And we wanted to include them for you tonight in our The Soundboard Honest Tunes Wakarusa 2012 preview radio show and podcast that we're recording and putting out there tonight.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is great. I would really appreciate Daniel being here. Have these guys played at Waka before?
I believe they actually, yes, absolutely they have over the years, going back possibly as far as when Wakarusa was held outside of Lawrence, Kansas at Clinton Lake State Park, where the festival got its start for several years. That would have been the early years of the band as well. That's, I believe, based out of North Carolina, but has gone to Africa and around the world to study their music. The festival later moved to Northwest Arkansas, a location called Mulberry Mountain that's up on the Pig Trail. It's north of Ozark, Arkansas. It's on the way to Fayetteville. And I'm here with Clint tonight on the soundboard, KABF Little Rock. And we're putting this music out from Little Rock to the people of Arkansas, inviting you to join us at the festival this summer.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I am so glad that they're in Arkansas, that they came to see us, and that they're still here. It's been so much fun the past couple of years. I'm just hoping we have May 31st through June 3rd this year. I am hoping, though, for a little cooler weather. The last couple of years, it's been unseasonably warm. It's rough on the fat boy here, but I'm looking forward to this year. I'm confident this lineup is just fantastic. We got Pretty Lights. I don't think we played any Pretty Lights tonight.
No, we're not going to drop them in the set tonight, but you'll be able to see them blowing up on one of the headliners of the festival there. Pretty Lights is primarily one guy. He's a DJ, and he has a drummer with him and a massive light show, and they're really popular. He's risen up in popularity over the years, so much so that he would have been one of the lower billed acts previously, and electronica has become more and more a part of a subgenre of the festival.
Right.
Pretty Lights has risen up in popularity nationally and plays at really big venues, so
Really?
he is now a headliner of the festival, one of the top billed acts at Wakarusa this summer.